Hi Scorpio, welcome back to Wandering Magic. These are going to be your summer love messages, and this is going to be specifically for Scorpio in Venus. So see where your Venus placements are. But it could also be for your sun, moon, and rising. If this message isn't resonating with you, check one of your other signs. And here we go. This is going to sound so silly, but I have to say it because it just came to my head as I was shuffling and whatnot. I heard that song, like Spider-Man, Spider-Man does whatever, right? But it's actually, instead of singing Spider-Man, my head said Scorpio, Scorpio does whatever a Scorpio does. And I'm like, what do Scorpios do? Are stubborn. So you're being stubborn about something. Again, these are your, if I didn't say, your summer love messages. But also I'm getting like this started before summer. But that doesn't negate the fact that this is happening in the summer. So Mercury is in retrograde. Some things are backpedaling a little bit. An old thing is resurfacing for a lot of us during this time. So it's going to be the majority of the summer months, unfortunately. And so we're here for it all, right? The good and the bad. The good and the bad. The good and the bad. We're going to start off with our Kipper messages. Thoughts. Distant horizons. And coffin. So, if you didn't know, the death card is the Scorpio card, and this is the death and the rebirth. But with these all in combination, especially these two beside each other, so the distant horizons and the coffin, this is usually like dreamy and like kind of like a dream state, like almost like in a good way. But paired with the coffin, it's actually a nightmare. Gemini got a similar message, I believe, with these two. So I don't know if Gemini, I think it was Gemini, if you're connecting with one. But anyway, just wanted to throw that out there. It almost seems like you're having these nightmares, but they're not just while you're asleep. They're during the daytime. So to me, it feels a little bit of anxiety and a lot of overthinking about something. Wondering if actually to end something or not. And these are the things and the thoughts that are consuming you throughout the summer, unfortunately. I don't typically read my Wisdom of the Oracle, which is this deck here, in reverse. But when I look down, I hadn't flipped it over just yet because I had pre-shuffled before, obviously, I hit record. And so with Happy Happy, what this feels like, this tells me with the reversal that you want to feel this, but you're not feeling this. You want to be happy. It's almost like you want to get back to a feeling. And so that's what it is. Like the summer, you're kind of reflecting on the way you used to feel about things, and the fact that you're not experiencing that right now, it's bothering you. You're trying to figure out how to get your happy back. How you can, I just saw like the happy feet. So like dancing, like maybe you just need to go dancing, like have fun, get loose. Like it just feels like you're a little like uptight. And I don't mean that in like I'm coming at you kind of way, but like you just have to like loosen your shoulders a little bit. Really like I keep wanting to take a deep breath. So like breathe into what's happening, and also like reassess. You want to find your happy place. You want to be with your happy person. The person that makes you happy. Is your partner making you happy? If you're single, you want to find the connection that just almost completes you. But remember, like being whole and complete, you are that. So you just want to share that with someone. So it's like you don't want the one happy, which you are. You want the other happy. So two happies. You and someone else. You want this connection and you want it to be, I keep hearing like what it used to be. So it's, again, if you're single, like you have had this feeling of love before. And so you just want that feeling again. The feeling that feels like you are on top of the world. Like you are untouchable and unstoppable, and you're just not feeling that right now, this summer. For your tarot messages, I'm gonna switch here. We have the Devil in reverse. We have the Seven of Wands in reverse. And then we have this Page of Swords. You're definitely learning a lesson right now. For some of you, it is karmic. For some of you, you're trying to break away from a person or a situation that you just don't want to fight for anymore. It feels like it's like making a pros and cons list with this Devil in reverse, because you might be married, but you still don't feel like, even though I'm married, that's still not going to stop me, is what I'm getting. And maybe this is that stubborn energy that I was picking up on in the beginning. But it's almost like you don't want, with the Seven of Wands in reverse, it's almost like a feeling of surrender, and like you want to give up a bit. You want to learn through this. You want to get through this, but you don't know how. Some of you need to unlearn something. So if you're single, you want to unlearn the old habits and not let those old habits creep up. So like hot girl summer, not just girl, but just bear with me with the phrase. Like too many hot girl summers, and now you just don't want that anymore. You're skewing away from that. You're like, I don't want to party. I just want to chill. I just want to settle down. Some of you are settling though. Some of you are settling. It feels like even though you might be settling, you just want some type of renewal. Let's get to know each other again. Let's really just break down and see where this goes. It's like you want to really tap into the Tower of Scorpio, which the Tower card rules Scorpio. You almost want to burn something to the ground to say, let's just knock this down and start over. It's like, hey, okay, I hear you. We're not happy, but we can find happiness again. You're so optimistic, but also, are you communicating that? Are you communicating with your partner that that's how you feel? Are you, if you're single, communicating with the universe with how you really feel? Are you sending mixed signals? Are you telling the universe, I want this, I don't want this, I want this, I don't want this? Again, the good and the bad. There's like a polarity happening here. There's a tug and a pull. There's a tug of war. And who's going to win the tug of war? Communicating clearly is how you get things to come into you. To come to you. And really discern and sit with that. Is this making you feel good? Is this like, am I articulating my sentences properly? I'm finding it difficult to find my words right now. So it also feels like you're having this struggle with yourself. And I'm also, again, what you're telling the universe is very confusing right now. So clear it up. Try to get clear, because through and through, like in your heart of hearts, you do want love. Not only do you want love, but you want it to be something that supersedes what you already had. It's just like, how can I go into this next phase of my life only taking this love with me? So it's like, if you are in a connection, you really just want to start anew with this person. You really do. Because you have so much faith. It's almost like you're telling yourself, this has to work. This has to work. And it's also like, if you're single, you're saying like, I know I want this. And I want this to be, I want to like turn the wheel, right? You want to just go into the next phase. I want to turn down the street. You've been driving down the straight and narrow for so long, like as far as the eye can see. Like what I see around me is like a desert, one road. It's like a two-way traffic, one lane going this way, the other going that way. And then like the sun, and you're driving into the sun, the happy. You're trying to find that. You're trying to get that. You're trying to find the ultimate and create the ultimate love story. But it's like the beginning. It's so innocent and it's so sweet that you're like, this has to work. 8 for your, 26, 2 plus 6 is 8. This is showing the progress and success coming to your doorstep. But you have to get clear on your communication, and you have to express what it is that you really, truly, authentically want. And that is for you to discern. Even if you're dating a psychic, we are not mind readers, right? You have to still communicate that. Sometimes words of affirmation are what you need. Someone just needs to hear that. It's like when you love somebody, they might know it, but when you tell them, that kind of like, I just wanted to go, oh, like it just makes them feel warm inside. And so communication over these next couple months are going to be very crucial. And that's where I'm going to leave that. Proceed cautiously, Brooklyn says. And your last messages here are missed opportunity and meditate. So, okay, we were talking about communicating with the universe and getting clear on what you want. Those answers also come in silence and meditation. And also, you could be still connecting to this feeling like you missed an opportunity, but also if you're in a connection, you don't want to miss this opportunity. Like you don't want this opportunity to pass you by, because there's still something worth holding on to. Okay. Watch your sun, moon, rising, and Venus for any additional messages. Be gentle with yourself. Communicate this summer, and I'll see you next time.